All right, y'all. Welcome back. It's just a little brief in between of them videos I was just doing. I knocked out all the shit that wasn't Vegas, I think. No, I got a few more. I'm gonna get into some more. It's only it's 1 a.m. about to be 2 a.m. But it don't matter. We're gonna get into it. You feel me? Damn, I didn't see that either. I'm gonna start playing this. We're gonna get into this too with Sharp on Mac Talk. Hold on, let me play it. So, well, L ads. We're gonna mute that, but after a skip. Hey, chill. Oh, hell no. We're gonna L ads, L ads, L ads. I wish we had the chat up.
Hey, what's good?
We're gonna keep this going because I want to see this. This was 6 days ago. Should I just get into it right now? Yeah, you're right. We're gonna get into it right now. My bad for all the bullshit. We're gonna get into this. Then we're gonna get into the Vegas shit. This is my last Vegas. That's my last shit that's not Vegas before we get into it. Let me go ahead and paint the scene with y'all a little bit. This is ODM Slim back here. I do not know who this young lady is. This is China Mac. This is Lil Kelpy the P. Or Lil Kelpy. If you're familiar with No Jumper, you know who Lil Kelpy is. You probably know who ODM Slim is. You probably know who China Mac is. Neither of these two niggas, or I guess neither of these three niggas is affiliated with No Jumper. But Kelpy done had about two interviews on No Jumper for sure. One was with Sharp and Almighty. One was with Adam and Almighty Suspect. That's why I'm saying by Almighty. But the first one was with Sharp and Almighty. Second one was with Adam and Almighty. In the second one with Adam and Almighty Suspect ended up beating the fuck out of this nigga on camera because he called him out his name. You feel me? Apparently, ODM Slim, like I said, I don't know none of these niggas in person. I don't really know of other platforms. I know China Mac just started Mac Talk. We already subscribed to this nigga, but neither here nor there. In the whole grand scheme of things, like I said, because this is the overall consensus of what happened. In the grand scheme of things, I believe I ended up finding out that ODM Slim was apparently not managing, because I think all that got misconstrued, but they were doing, ODM Slim and Kelpy was doing business together. China Mac is starting up his podcast. So this is Mac Talk, what we on right now. So that's a little bit of a, damn, this is a 23-minute video. We still gonna get into it. And maybe if it ends up being too long, I'm gonna skip forward and shit. I don't know if it's timestamps in this motherfucker, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. You feel me? That's the most background that I think I have for y'all, but yeah, Kelpy supposed to be in the game, 10 toes down. ODM Slim, I believe, is from LA. China Mac is from New York. I don't know specifically where everybody's at, so if niggas hop in the comments, y'all could go ahead and clear it up. But this is just a video that I just seen right now. Like I said, this came out a minute ago. Like a few days ago. 6 days ago it is, because it's the 12th now. Yeah, but let's get into it, because I want to see what Sharp got to say. Oh, also Sharp, too. Y'all know Sharp, I believe. But like I said, if you're not familiar with the No Jumper scene, as far as YouTube and knowing Sharp goes, Sharp is doing business with No Jumper and Adam 22. So he got his podcast over there called The Sharp Tank. And he had Kelpy on there with him and Almighty, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and see what Sharp got to say. Because I kind of got into it about Sharp not, feeling like Kelpy is not only disrespecting the game and you feel me? Well, I guess that's it. He felt like he disrespecting the game. He not really PIMPing. You feel me? That nigga Kelpy got what he said. But I mean, I feel Sharp because I know a lot of real P's and Vegas. It's a lot of that going on. A lot of realism and a lot of fakeism going on. So it's a lot going on too. So I can feel where Sharp coming from. You feel me? But we're going to see what that nigga got to say to this nigga. Y'all form y'all own opinion. Whether you from Vegas or not. Or whether you from a city where some real stomp down ism is going on, well, y'all chime in the comments and let me know. But let's get into it. I feel like this intro has been already long enough, but let's get into it because it's already a damn near 30-minute video.
Hello? Hey, what's good? It's Kelpy and China Mac and ODM Slim. You cool with being on live?
Happy birthday.
FaceTime. Oh, all right, bet. Hold on, let me call you back. All right, FaceTime.
Oh, my mama.
It's about to get spicy.
On me. Also, I don't want to be like just putting, like I said, I don't know none of these niggas. We just making a video. But ODM Slim, I believe, old boy back here. Also, this is day camera back here for motherfuckers that, you know, it look crazy. But, you know, that's how it go. They got a camera back here. This day second camera right here. So this view is of these two right here. You know, you can see it if you make it. Neither here nor there. I believe ODM Slim, which is old boy, called Sharp out for a fade before, but I mean the way everybody acting right now, hopefully that's already dead. But I mean we're gonna see it, may get into it. But yeah, so it was bad blood between that as well at first, but it may be squashed now. Let's see it.
There we go. What's good?
What's up? Now do it this way.
He threw the peas up too though.
Thank you.
And she stomping down.
Respect.
Yeah, she threw up the prayer hands and the blowing kisses
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly. And I was confused. I thought they wanted me to break on her like that. Yeah.
Oh, is that Kelpy girl?
That's what I did at the end. I completely switched it up.
I fuck with him. Who's he?
Wait, say again?
I fuck with him. I fuck with him. Yo, he's a real one. I like him.
That bitch a hoe for sure. Gotta be.
In the beginning?
Go ahead.
Right. Right.
They should have held the phone up to the mic.
Pain
L ads. We're not live, but that's still a L for the ad. Let me unmute this and skip it. They should have put that nigga Sharp up to the mic though. Stop the pimp act. That's not you. You better off doing the music.
I fuck with him.
How do you say?
That has what Sharp. That's been what Sharp's been saying. He's been telling Kelpy too though. Also too, if when I was explaining all of this shit, if you don't know about any of it, just go ahead and look back go to the Sharp Tank on No Jumper when he interviewed Kelpy. You're going to see us with him and Almighty. Go to that one first, then go to Adam and Almighty with Kelpy. So that thumbnail will be Adam interviewing Kelpy. Y'all go watch that first. You're going to understand everything that's going on right now and the little sidebars I be throwing in there. Okay, trying to make it.
It's not you in real life, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't know my real life though.
Bro, I know what you've told me and I know what I've seen.
But you haven't seen it. That's what I'm saying. You say you know what you've seen, but you haven't seen it.
I have.
You have not seen my real life. You have not seen my real life.
You've brought it to me. You had to have your mama come bring you up to the interview, bro.
Y'all, you will not let that go. You will not let that go. Did you watch?
I'm not gonna lie, like I said, this is probably gonna be my last time stopping and playing for some old shit, but they had a good point. If you really stomped down doing your thing and you had an interview at No Jumper, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't need to have your mama drop you off and wait outside and whoop whoop whoop. Because you're going to be stomped down doing your thing and you're going to be able to shake wherever you have to shake. And that's not even just interview-wise. Because most people that is stomped down and not rapping, like that's the only thing they doing, they're not doing no interviews. Maybe soft white underbelly when they 10 plus years in the game. But other than that, I mean, the nigga's not lying. At least most of the P's I know ain't never needed their mama to drop them off nowhere. Whether they coming to record at my studio, whether they need to come pick some weed up, whether niggas is linking up to go handle whatever. Niggas are sliding. And when you stomp down like that for real, you have no choice but to be sliding. You have to be in your own whip. You have to be mobile. You have to be able to move and groove and do what the fuck you need to do. You feel me? So, I mean, I feel sharp on that. But I'm going to go ahead and stop with the pausing because this is a 30-minute video. But, I mean, it's probably going to be a 45-minute video fucking with us. We reacting. Let's get it.
Did you watch?
And I'm gonna tell you this. You know why you getting capped on in there by people? It's because they're a lot much older than you, bro, and you ain't doing enough listening. You doing more talking. And you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
That's a fact too.
Just in real life overall, just in general.
Okay,
that ain't got nothing.
That's what I also said too. The game is what it is, and you feel me. You can educate some people so much with the game, and you know how Sharp be talking and what the P's be talking. It's only so much you can educate a motherfucker in the game. So I mean. Kelpy is engaged in that conversation, I guess, as well. But everybody else, like the viewers and everybody else that's watching, you feel me? That's why Sharp had to dumb it down in different terms so that motherfuckers could get it. But it's like just in life, period. You feel me?
You backtracked what you said. You keep bringing up that I brought my mom to the interview with me. How does that involve what I do on a day to day?
Because you ain't doing it right,
You still
then.
just brought that up.
You ain't doing it right.
I'm just saying you was a kid, you was a child, and you around and you playing amongst adults. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Everybody in that room is grown, but you.
Yes, exactly. But you.
Also, by the way, ODM Slim is shaking his head. I'm guessing they squashed their shit and handled that, or they probably ain't. I don't mean handled that like fought and scrapped or whatever, but. That was originally what I thought the tone of ODM Slim and Sharp was on, but by the way he nodded his head, I think they squashed all that.
You still had to do that low blow of bringing up that I brought my mom to the interview.
You can't even legally go buy that puff bar. By law, he should have took that shit from
Hey,
you.
at 18 years old, you can legally own it. You might not be able to legally buy it, but you can own it.
No. Well, after they switched the rule, you can't, but let's let them rock.
I'm retired to tell you that, Church. You playing too much. Stop culture jockeying. Your culture, listen, you try to talk more than, bro, you do too much talking and all it does is hang yourself. Stop.
But that's what I'm saying. You're trying to hang me right now by telling me that that's not my day to day.
I could have came up over here and really disrespected you, but I'm not. I'm trying to tell you the real, bro. Go to school. Go do something with yourself.
I am in school.
But you out here playing with people, bro. And can't nobody.
I'm not playing. I'm trying to put on for my family. That's
all right. Hold on. Sharp, he's obviously not listening to you right now, right? But there's somebody that does want to listen to you. Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pass the phone.
You gonna give it to ODM Slim? Oh, so girl.
Hi.
China Mac, hey, China Mac my nigga too, and that's still a real nigga. He don't get it though. I mean, once again though too, I don't know whose woman that is. If that's Kelpy's bitch though, she's gone. And I say that because he's supposed to be Mr. in the game doing this. If that's Kelpy's bitch, she's gone. If that's one of they bitch, I don't know. And I don't mean, like I said, I don't mean to disrespect her and call her a bitch, but I'm saying, like I said, in the game, like if she's talking to Sharp now, and like I said, if that's Kelpy's bitch, because he's supposed to be in the game as well. If that's Kelpy's bitch, she's gone. We're going to find out though, I guess. Maybe I need to stop pausing it still.
Oh man, look.
You are real as fuck. Thank you so much for dropping a hell of fucking amount of knowledge on this young man.
They get along.
Okay, she not with Kelpy. She agree. So who is this?
I was like,
Put it to the mic, yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I got the hiccups. I've been drinking a little bit. It's all good.
the bitches, yes.
Bro, I'm telling you, Sharp, you always go for the low blows. Braces and dimples don't mean shit. I know motherfuckers 40 years old with braces and dimples. Come on.
I mean, it's not a low blow. It's a factual.
No, that's a low blow.
It's a
that's
factual.
a low blow.
You got braces though.
It's a low blow.
You got braces
40
though,
years
bro.
old with braces and dimples.
It's a fact.
It's a low blow. It's a low blow.
I mean, let's get realistic here.
Hey, it
no.
helps me out. It helps me out, but it
I'm
is
very.
a low blow.
I love this phone call. This phone call is great.
I'm sure you found the dollar sign kind of cheesy.
Well, you got it on?
Yeah.
I mean.
With H&R Block, tax season feels just as good as...
And even nothing crazy come up for that to be an ad. Hold on, let me unmute it.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to skip, but I don't know. It ain't no timestamp, so I don't want to skip too far ahead of shit. Sharp Loki life skip.
Yeah.
He want him to find himself. I mean, yeah, find him probably outside of the game though.
No, of course. And I think a learning lesson in this entire thing is read the room.
Right.
Just read the room and act accordingly.
That's it. That's all. It's very simple.
That's it.
You don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to figure
That must be. I wonder if that's ODM
Right, but
Slim
he's
girl, or I wonder
still-
if that's just one of their homegirls.
Growing.
I was telling him the whole time.
I thought I was.
Yeah, I told him the whole time. I was trying to tell him, like, yeah, but you gotta stop word yourself right. You gotta, when you gonna say it's cool, but you can't just be saying it.
Hey, he was trying to play ghetto games with you, ODM.
Oh yeah, they must be cool now.
Right.
You was telling them the truth.
Right.
There's nothing predictable.
Damn, bro, I try to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, honestly, this is not a bad situation at all. Because at the end of the day, we're still having a conversation.
You got every report card he said, bro.
Oh,
Thing of F, yeah.
I'm gonna have to have my mom pick that up.
Oh my god. I feel him though throwing the jokes on that, but
I told him, don't go to people's houses acting like
all right, hold on. Fuck. My bad, y'all.
house doing this shit right now, bro. Like, fucking man, like, you don't feel kind of dumb? Not even a little bit?
No. No.
Wait. I can't hear what he's saying.
You still got it dumb a little bit?
Put some headphones on, nigga. You'll be able to hear what's going on through the mic.
See?
China Mac. Also, too, I mean, I'm pretty sure you got headphones, but I mean, I don't have my podcast yet, so I guess I'm not one to be telling motherfuckers how to run that shit, but grab some headphones from Mac Talk. You don't need to have them, but when y'all call people and y'all got people talking in the mic, y'all can't hear that except for what's actually going on. You feel me? Throw some headphones on. Especially with y'all got motherfuckers in the back. At least have them throw some headphones on. Then Kelpy could say, shit, I don't hear them like that. Motherfuckers in headphones gonna say, throw some headphones on. You feel me? You feel me? Just some insight. At least I think what I've gotten. Hey, the Flashpoint podcast is gonna be starting real soon too. So y'all tap in with me. If you can't remember that name to look that up, y'all tap in with me. It's gonna be starting real soon. I'm gonna probably try to shoot the first video. Or the first episode, I should say, coming up this week.
He said whenever you feel high, you feel kind of dumb.
There's a lot going on. What are you saying?
Let me talk to this.
Yeah, you will talk to him fast.
All right.
that's
Great
I
talking to
appreciate you,
you.
Sharp, bro. Appreciate it.
Okay. What's good?
No.
What's good?
Put him up to the mic.
Don't do that shit. Like, just be yourself.
Look,
You gotta be,
that's solid advice.
We can't hear him either.
right? It's because you haven't been
can
yourself.
educate them.
You've been changing into what everybody else wants you to be. Now I hear you want to be a Southsider, man. Like, what's up? You can be a
No. Look. When I go on podcasts and say shit like that,
you try to fit it.
no, I don't try and fit the narrative.
Yes, you do. I noticed that shit.
I do not try and fit the narrative. Look. I'm gonna talk to you about all that
Oh,
shit
damn.
after this video call.
He
because
said
there's
what he
some
said he
shit related
trying to do, he do.
There's some shit related to my court case that they were asking me about.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
Okay.
The motherfuckers must have been saying we can't hear that nigga.
We on air, bro.
There's some shit related to my court case that is the reason I said that what I said on that podcast.
I don't want to talk about none of your court cases.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not got nothing to do
After
with
I
me.
can explain that.
I don't got nothing to do with me.
Obviously
Okay.
not.
What you really have. You
But
did a lot of lying
if you're trying to give me some solid advice, that's the number one thing I need advice with right
The
now.
advice that I'm telling you is I wouldn't even be talking about that because you did a lot of lying through your paperwork. Your paperwork wasn't even valid, bro. For what you said, you said one thing, but your paperwork.
Also, he's not lying. Like I said, I'm going to chill with the pausing because we only had 8 minutes. And like I said, we still got about 20 more of these motherfuckers to go. But he's not lying. So those interviews I told you to look up, if you look up the one with Sharp and Almighty and Kelpy brought his paperwork to that episode. And they kind of ripped through that. So, not ripped the paperwork like literally, but they went through that motherfucker around, was talking about how that wasn't really like the case, their point was, the case that he was fighting on that paperwork wasn't nothing that had to do with no pimping. It was more so drug addicts doing what drug addicts do. Maybe even selling some of it, but that nigga ended up saying he didn't even go to jail. They just left. So, like I said, it had no pimping to do with his shit, and that's what Sharp's point was.
Said another. I don't know if you ever been to jail, bro. But
Oh, nah. Okay, I'm gonna send you some stuff. I'm gonna send you some stuff. I'm gonna send you some stuff.
You should have brought it with you the time that you sat.
I did.
Good point.
You ripped it up.
For the record. And
You ripped it up. Okay, I was like, they didn't rip it up, but maybe they did at the end. I gotta go look back and watch, but I don't think he ripped it up. I didn't mean to say that like figuratively.
I never told your ass to go back there, and I hated that your ass got beat up. But
No,
you don't be listening, bro.
I'm not gonna run from something like that, but look,
That's what he was talking about the second interview with Almighty.
look, you just said my paperwork was not valid. You ripped it up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, I'm gonna send you all that after.
Look at China, man. He's just watching all this shit unfold. I mean, what? Look, what's the 12th? That was 6 days ago, 34K? They're getting up there.
Talk about that, but I will send it to you afterward. What?
Come on, bro.
Say again?
I try to tell you one thing and try to give you game to steer you in the right direction just for your life. 2 weeks later, you go get beat up. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Hi, I'm
Hell,
Jason. When I
ass.
see
Why
my
are we doing this? Why when it start getting good? Come on, man. Let me unmute and skip.
What's wrong with
Okay,
you?
look.
Like, come on, my nigga.
Me
Like,
getting beat up though was not me not listening to your advice. It was just me thinking for myself and thinking wrong.
He said it was.
And that shit happens sometimes, but I don't regret it. I don't regret calling the man what I felt like he was acting like. Hey, everybody got to take a beating sometimes. If you've been in life long enough, no matter what you do, you'll learn that.
ridiculous. But you went in there trying to prove something, trying to clout chase, trying to get
I was
that game
just,
back.
I was just feeling a certain
Listen,
type
I
of way.
speak, bro, and then you can talk and blow on your little puff bar. I'm cool with that. Give me a second. You thought you was gonna go up in there, my nigga, because you felt a certain type of way.
Yeah.
People was talking about you.
Exactly.
I get it, bro. It's a heavy weight. It's a heavy crown to bear.
I felt
Okay.
But you thought
disrespected,
you
yeah.
was gonna go. Hold on, but you thought you was gonna go back up in there and you was just gonna reign supreme with it. And what it did was bite you in your ass. So that should be a lesson to you, bro. You should have changed the script and said, fuck this. Why run around? What, you want to keep getting beat up? You know, I knew a nigga that was like that, like Weldon. That nigga's scared of everybody now because he don't know if they gonna fuck him up or not.
It's not a
They
bad
just beat
point.
his ass, bro. I don't want to see that for you, homie.
No.
He's out here playing,
I don't think Kelpy's a Welvin, but I understand the point he getting at.
you perpetrating with people.
Okay, but that's what I don't like, is you keep saying
Man, you out
perpetrating
here
like,
perpetrating with people. China Mac.
Look.
Did you notice how he went? He navigated the combo however you wanted it to be. He was a rapper when you wanted him to be a rapper. Now you're a pimp when you want him to be a pimp. He's a puppet, bro.
We also haven't been watching the whole stream. We just watching a clip, but that could be a good point too. I ain't gotten to that.
Stop doing himself
Look,
like that.
look,
That's
you're
the
talking to
realest
him
game I
now.
could ever
We're having a
see you, bro.
conversation. Okay, you said perpetrating. That's the number one thing that would not make me fold, is you guys kept saying I was perpetrating. I'm not living like this. I'm not doing that. That's you lying. Because you don't know my day to day. You don't know what I really do. You know how I act, how I present myself, but you don't know my day to day.
Which is everything.
Everything that you learned off of YouTube.
Okay, hold on. And I'm going to stop right there because that's a good point too. But I'm going to say Sharp for sure, but even Almighty too, because I believe Almighty is also 10 toes down, stomped down in this motherfucking game too. So I'm going to say it as this. Sharp and Almighty telling Kelpy, like he said, y'all don't know him. Y'all don't know where he be at. Y'all don't whoop. Kelpy be in LA too. Or not in LA, but I should say California. But they all in the same state. And not only that, these niggas is real players in the game. Like, and I don't mean, they players in P's like that too. But I mean like literally in the game. Like in the game, they are players. Like in a basketball game, in a football game, there or whatever. Sharp even retired player in the game. So it's like it would be like if Michael Jordan is telling a nigga like, I can tell you don't actually want to do this. You're just doing it because you see other people doing it. If a nigga was trying to hoop and nigga wasn't really in it, he just called himself a hooper. So you feel me? You got to look at it from that point. That's the only point. That's what I guess I'm trying to get y'all to understand where Sharp's point is coming from. It's like these niggas are players in this game that you say you're trying to play, but we see how you playing, and it apparently to the other players in this game, it's not what you think it is, and that's why this nigga keep telling this nigga do this, do this, do that. Now, I'm not one to say, you feel me, whether or not a man should listen to another man and feel how, like, listen, you could listen to what you want to listen to, you could do what you want to do. We all men. I'm just explaining to y'all the point that Sharp is coming from, because that's pretty much the best analogy I guess I could put to it. It's just like when, if, y'all probably don't really know the skater community like that, but say you skate. You say you skate every day. Nigga, you could be skating every day for the last 5 years. You gonna have ran into a lot of other skaters, and what is the shit they call niggas when they feel like a motherfucker's just picking up where other motherfuckers left off, just trying to be in with the crowd? They call them posers. And it's like, I think that's the only community I know that they got. I mean, I don't really know what other communities of shit got terms for them, but I mean, the Stomp Downs got a term for that too, but we ain't gonna get into all that because I don't need to be saying all that. But that's just where Sharp is coming from, you feel me? So we don't get into it and see how this ends up. And then after this video, we got a few more videos. We're gonna get into some Vegas shit, you feel me? So let's go ahead and get this no jumper shit, Cali shit out the way. I mean, mind you, Sharp got his affiliations out here in the city too. So there's a little bit of Vegas in this motherfucker, but we're gonna get into Vegas music after this. So bump Vegas music if you watching this one, and let's end this motherfucker out strong.
Nigga, this ain't like no karate taekwondo, nigga, where you move your coffee table, nigga, and start trying to moves.
If you are making money,
you gonna get your little self out. Hey, man, I done told you, bro.
Everybody's got to do something, and they got to learn it from somewhere. Where else are you gonna learn it? It's the 21st century.
Go learn it in your life.
Learn in the streets. I feel
Well,
like
okay.
that's not one of the things you learn on
You said
YouTube.
originally,
Maybe get some guidance on YouTube from shit you see, but like that's not the same as learning how to edit a video. You feel me? And it's maybe easier for me to understand that because, like I said, my city is also one of the homes of that stomp down shit. You feel me? So you don't learn that on the internet. Even when I had my little stint outside, you feel me? Allegedly, I was outside. I was on the boulevard. You feel me? Like it wasn't no watching them up, and also that little experience was also a long time ago. I should say a few years ago, but it's a little bit longer than a few. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it ain't no watch a few videos on YouTube and then I could just go hit the blade. Like, no, it don't work like that. I had to be around motherfuckers that already was putting me on game, so I knew what the fuck I was doing. And then, not only that, and maybe getting a little too personal, but yeah, when I had my little stint, I feel like I didn't even know the game enough, and that's why, you feel me, that wasn't my life choice on what I'm doing. But neither here nor there, you feel me, and you got to be outside and around that shit to know whether if this is what you finna do and keep on doing, or if you gotta find out maybe, you feel me, that's not what I'm doing. But I mean, you still learn the principles of the game, and the principles of the game is honestly the principles of life too. They all got similarities, you feel me? It's a little different in how you fuck with it, but like I'm saying, Kelpy is I don't know the nigga, don't know him personally, not tripping with the nigga or beefing, but Sharp be talking a lot of game to this nigga that he's refusing to understand because he just acting like he got all the answers. We ain't gonna get into the deep dive of who these niggas is and shit, but let's get it. My story time is over. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk.
You said originally I should have reached out to you, right?
Bro, listen, go have some life experience. Get out in the world. Go find out who you are.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm in the process of doing, though.
Stop. You talk too much. You listen never. Stop letting.
That was also never my problem in any of the games I've been in. Cause that piano. Oh, look at Kelpy's face when he said that. See, this is a nigga that's not trying to listen to nobody, and it's fucked up because I mean sometimes you could just pause a video at a fucked up part. China Mac listening, old girl listening, ODM Slim probably talking to somebody, but he listening too. Nope, I mean he laughing a little bit but this face is the face of a nigga that's not listening. He just doing the most. But yeah, that's never been my problem in any game that I've ever been in, which as far as this game they talking about, the rap game, the hustler game, I say that for lack of better words, but always gotta listen, you feel me? I've always been into learning or knowing more than what I know. You feel me? It's always a good thing to listen. Even if you feel like you know the answer, I still listen to other answers. Nigga may be wrong, you feel me? I'm not above being wrong.
Wonder where I learned that from.
Stop. I actually have life experience. You don't. You're young, bro. You haven't really even hit the pinnacle of what life's gonna
China Mac just now finding out what he did doing this.
You haven't even lived a quarter of your
I can only imagine how this whole stream was.
life yet.
We're like 11 years apart.
Do not let YouTube.
That's a whole school year or a school career.
Be yourself, homie. Stop trying to be everybody else. Just be you. It might fuck around and work out.
Okay, he felt it too.
Sending all these narratives and all these different personalities to who you are, bro. And it's even confusing you. It's confusing the people around you. So after a while,
Okay,
it
China
just
Mac.
turns into entertainment.
That's
His
what I'm trying to be,
producer.
though. I'm trying to be an entertainer.
Stop doing that to yourself, bro. Stop doing that to yourself. Maybe slow up on the cradle.
Not to be weird or judgmental, but the way this nigga is sitting is already enough to like this. You maybe it's this short ass t-shirt got this. I mean, the nigga tatted on his arms. Like that's fine. Show that shit. But why are you sitting like you acting like? Like I said, I don't know Kelpy, and I ain't trying to beef with this nigga. But I mean, if he is really stomping down, he be in the city too, so he can come chop it up with me if he got a problem. But the way you sitting right now while you talking to Sharp, I understand. That's real game. Realism. You supposed to be listening, ears open. You ain't gotta be sitting like this though. You could. Everybody else listening to Sharp regular. She like tired of your bullshit already, and she already said that. ODM Slim in the back. You can see him right here, though. He regular, too. China Mac. Why is you sitting like this? But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, Kelpy, if you really stomping down, you be in Vegas. So come holler at me if you got a problem.
I just did that, actually. I just did that.
Hey, I'm not even telling you to stop.
Yeah, no, I just slowed up, though. That's real.
You do what you're going to do. But
yeah.
Slow up a little bit, homie.
Yeah.
And try to get on the right track.
That's what I'm saying, though. I want to be an entertainer. Like, that's why I went on Soft White. That's why I did all this.
He getting hyped now?
Was to be an entertainer.
But
you said you understood that.
It was never for entertainment, bro.
What do you mean? It is for entertainment.
Get back that chopper. Look.
That's not the game over there. Those are really
Look,
lives.
what we do is not for entertainment, but what I do on camera is for entertainment.
Those are really people's lives, bro, that you're trying to mimic. Like, that's pretty much you saying, fuck it, I think it's a joke. Bro, people are really going through that. It's called soft white underbelly for a reason. It's the fucking part of the belly that you don't see.
I could have easily continued.
I didn't even get that, but that is a good part. It's the part of the stomach that you don't see. You feel me? That's correct. That's crazy. I ain't got a clips channel yet, but we clipping that for sure. Cause that is a crazy ass point that I did not get, and I wonder. And now, excuse me. Now I wonder, and if I see Sharp soon, I won't say if period, cause I know I'm gonna see Sharp soon, or not soon, but I know I'm gonna see Sharp. But if I see that nigga soon or period, I probably should write that down, cause I just talking to him about, did he learn that from Mark of Soft White Underbelly or not? Like, did he ask him why it's called that, and Mark told him, or did Sharp just come up with that in his own brain when he was wondering why it was called that? But that is a good point. And Soft White Underbelly, I don't know if y'all haven't seen Soft White Underbelly already. I don't think it's a podcast, but it's a YouTube channel, and that nigga content is crazy, and he interviews a lot of people or some shit that you may not have known about or may have not seen. So that's a good point. That's why I stopped this for that. We're probably gonna let the rest of the video rock out. We at 13:31. The video is 23:01. So we got about 11 minutes, 30 seconds.
You doing what I was doing without going on that show, and what would have changed?
Why didn't you?
What would have
You
changed?
begged Mark for an interview. You begged him for it.
I didn't beg him for it.
You did, bro. You stalked that man for
I
months.
reached out to his assistant, and then he called me, and then we got an interview track.
No.
I didn't beg him for it.
I talked to him directly.
So did I.
Sharp is pretty cool with Mark. He's had a few Soft White Underbelly interviews. So it may not be cap. A lot of people be feeling like Sharp just be lying and screaming. This may be facts. But Kelpy saying he talked to him too. Let's see.
I didn't beg him for an interview. He knew that shit was going to go crazy. He wanted that interview.
How did he tell you the only way you could come is you brought a couple of scouting?
That's true, yeah. He said I need to bring the bitches with me.
Little Caesar slices and steaks with...
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me play it, but let me pause that. That's a good point, though. That's crazy. Because Sharp and a few other P's I seen on Soft White Underbelly ain't have to bring no bitches. Niggas just did their shit. So that nigga probably ain't believe that nigga. Let's see what they get into.
Set yourself up a failure like that.
Lack of thought, I guess. I didn't really realize what it would
Hold
look
on,
like.
my bad. Let's hear it for real.
Up a failure like that.
The bitches with me.
Here we go.
Why would you set yourself up a failure like that?
Lack of thought, I guess. I didn't really realize what it would look like afterward to, certain people.
So you didn't really...
To keep it real, I understand Sharp's point, and I still feel like I ain't gonna take it as far as to call this nigga Kelpy the clown, but I do feel Sharp and Almighty's point in this nigga being a part of the game in a different sense, like I guess not being in the game, but portraying to be a part of the game in a different sense because he trying to do what he do. But I won't lie, Kelpy pulling up to Soft White Underbelly with his hoes was a much better look than pulling up without the hoes. Like, now, hold on, y'all don't crucify me. What I'm saying is, this nigga pulling up with his hoes made it at least not really credible, because everybody that's in the game could look at Kelpy and he had that purple ass suit on and the Soft White Underbelly shit. Like, it all looked crazy already. Then when he started talking, it just made it not like nigga was clearly on bullshit. But I'm saying what I'm saying because had he pulled up to that interview without his bitches, trying to act like he's Mr. 16 and Mr. out here doing whatever it is the hell he doing, no. So I will feel that, like I said, I'm not saying I agree with his pimping or I agree that he is representing the game in a good way. But had he not pulled up with them bitches, he would have for sure been portraying the game in a crazier way than what he already is. Let's get back to it.
think things through.
No, I didn't think things through. I was communicating naturally and organically.
You're supposed to be on your game. How you gonna be in control of somebody else's life and you ain't in control of yours?
I am in control of my own life.
That's what I'm saying.
But how you gonna be in control of somebody else's?
You can't.
And it's working out pretty well so far.
You think so?
I think it's working better than it was beforehand.
Kelpy.
I'm just being real with you. It's working out better than it was.
That nigga Sharp hurt. Like, hey, it's crazy though too, cause what comment was it that we looked at? This one. You was missing one word from this. The only word you was missing was right here. Sharp wanna. Oh no, it was after Loki. My bad. Sharp Loki wanna like Kelpy and really want to help him find himself. But that's all it is that want. Kelpy is a nigga. He one of them niggas I can see from how he been talking. Like I said, me and Kelpy ain't beefing. Nor do I know this niggas for us to be beefing. But the nigga Kelpy is like one of those niggas where it's like you try to help put this nigga on game. Help this nigga understand what it is you're trying to say, and not only what you're trying to say, but what the world may be saying, or what just any insight you could give a nigga, and niggas be feeling like it's like he probably feels like Sharp is doing too much. He probably feel like, Sharp, you're doing the most, you talking too much, or you're telling me too much about myself, or you telling me shit I don't want to hear. You feel me? Like Kelpy is one of those niggas where it's like you want to tell this nigga about himself, but you can't, because the nigga just gonna either flip it or play victim or start crying about the shit. Like, it is what it is, and I hold him to that. Crying is probably, I'll take that off the list, because he not really a crier. I haven't seen, even when he got his ass whooped, or even when he was against 2-on-1, he ain't start crying. But it's like he one of them niggas that you don't get it. Like, you don't get what the fuck we saying. But all right, let's get it. I'm letting the rest of this video rock out. It's at 14:38. We got 23 minutes, so about 9 minutes.
Before.
While you're behind, you gonna get yourself hurt and maybe some others. Stop doing this, bro. Stop playing with people. You want to be in the door? Be in the door. Go be in the light. But stop fronting and stop faking and stop acting like something that me and you both know in our hearts, my nigga. You can tell a whole lot of bunch of fucking people, millions of them, homie. Me and you both know you can't fool me, nigga.
Told ya.
You know you can't, bruh.
I'm not
you
trying to
fool
fool you.
everybody else. That's why you smiling and you smirking. Because, nigga, you know I'm telling the truth and I'm looking you dead in your face. That's why I wanted to FaceTime you, because I know you like to try to play little games.
Shout out to Sharp, too. A lot of, and y'all don't get me wrong. This also is probably my last time pausing it for the video. The rest, I'm going to just speak on it. But shout out to Sharp, too, because it's a few videos I be seeing Sharp talking, and Sharp isn't from Vegas. Well, he said he spent a lot of time out here, but he claimed that San Diego as well. But I like when Sharp grill niggas or be talking to people for real. Versus not even just yelling. I mean, like when Sharp talks to a motherfucker for real, whether he worked up or not. Sharp remind me a lot of Vegas. Every time he talk, and like I said, Sharp has spent a lot of time out here, so that's probably why I go like that. But I love seeing the city representative motherfuckers. I mean, it's a lot of other motherfuckers in the game too. Like I said, our city is a game city. Like, it's pimps and hoes out here, you feel me? So, and it been like that for a long time. Even back before it was pimping and hoeing and it was prostituting. But I mean, pimping and hoeing go back for as long as it's going. So that's neither here nor there. But every time Sharp be talking, you feel me? I hear that Vegas in them, you know? Like, I ain't saying Vegas is the only part of Sharp game, but I be hearing that Vegas in the way Sharp talk and the way, like I said, my man's is retired, but like how these P's be talking, period. Not even just to they hoes, just period. That's how a lot of Vegas be talking, and I love to hear that shit. I just love to hear the city on other platforms, you feel me? We'll keep getting it going, but like I said, it's my last time pausing it, because I know I done Gave y'all 1,000 story times and 1,000 whoop whoop whoop. We're gonna let this rock out for the last 8 minutes. And yeah. Like I said, I'll still drop my comments in over it, but I'm done cutting the video. We're gonna watch the rest of this and we on to the next. Love y'all for real though.
That's why I look at you in your face, nigga.
I'm not playing no games with you, though.
You and I both know that this is not you. And if anything, you owe that woman behind you a fucking apology for even trying to play with her like that. Because you and I both know that ain't even your wife.
But that was just for entertainment, though.
Like
That's what I'm saying.
So that, wait. My bad. This is my last time. Pause. So that she did come with Kelpy? Let's see.
Set an example. And China Mac, for you to allow him to do that, shame on you. Talking about, I wanted to get some game from him. What are you talking about?
It was for entertainment. That's what you're getting
What
wrong.
are you
This
talking
whole
about?
podcast is for entertainment.
Hey, so you're just there, to talk about false narratives. Hey, ODM, we done did some names. Everything. I'm sure both the men have been there, stand for everything they ever went through, and they
I never said they didn't. I'm sure everyone in this room stands for what they believe.
Nigga, he not talking to you.
I'm doing this for entertainment. Entertainment and the game, two different things. You know that.
No.
Entertainment for their room right now.
Yes, no shit. That's why I pulled up.
At you, not with you.
Okay, look. Anything that's going to get me ahead in my entertainment career is good for my entertainment career.
You know that, though.
Well, say that and be that. That's what Sharp is
That's
saying.
okay. Like I said, entertainment is entertainment. If you're going to
Be
entertain
entertainment
someone,
then.
no matter how you're entertaining them, if that's what makes me happy, if that's what gives me joy, that's cool for me.
That's why people.
China Mac said, hold on, let me take a sip of this
Hey,
water.
I embrace that shit. I embrace
Hold
that
on,
shit.
let me see this. Hold on 1 second, bro. Why you say shame on me? What happened, bro? What I do, man?
All right.
No, because I was saying you was like, well, I'm trying to get the game from Kelpy. I could see him doing that. I'm gonna tell Smack Joe when I talk to him.
Hey.
I can hear about it too.
This is my first time seeing this episode, but I watched at the end. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Hiccup should be gone. All right. So, this is a good point because what Sharp just said is crazy because he asked China Mac asked him what was up with what he was talking about. And that nigga said pretty much Sharp's beef is that China Mac said he want to learn some of the game from Kelpy, right? Now, that's not a wrong statement, but Sharp is actually 10 toes down in this game, or was 10 toes down in this game and retired. But niggas don't take that shit lightly. And apparently, Smack, which I believe, if you've already been this far in the video, you know the no jumper shit is where this is all stemming from. And this was crazy because if you watch At the End of the Day, which is the No Jumper Wednesday show, Smack and Sharp kind of got into it about this. And now I'm seeing this because I had already watched At the End of the Day, but I hadn't watched this yet. But yeah, Sharp and Smack kind of got into it because, Smack, I guess, I don't know if he finna call in or not, but he said something about understanding where Kelpy's coming from and possibly him still being in the game and you feel me? The stomp downs in this motherfucker is disappointed in this nigga Kelpy, and they don't even know why this nigga's claiming the game. So that's a little bit of what's going on right now. That's why Sharp telling China Mac how he feel and said he gonna bring it up to Smack too, because Smack is also stomped down in this game and been for a long time. I mean, not before I was born, but before I even knew what the fuck the game was. And I've been in Las Vegas for 26 years, going on 27. So let's get it. I'm finna let the rest of this video rock. We got about 7 more minutes left.
I'm just keeping that shit a band.
Bro.
Niggas should know. This is what's wrong, homie. It's not me that's motivating him to do this shit or enabling him. It's some of the people around him that don't understand it. I'm telling him to stay the fuck away from it. It's not for him. How about he try to go pursue music? How about he try to go pursue some type of different career? Not trying to get his dumb ass locked up for 100 years. He's 19 years old. That nigga start thinking at 25, like, what the fuck was I doing? But it's too late
For real.
Nigga, They don't let niggas out of cell.
But
bro.
hold on, bro. Hold on. To my defense, I just wanted to see if he had it, and I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to see if he had it.
Hey, I promise you, for God, I know people thought it was just all entertainment when I got up on him, but I got up on him for a reason. I don't do anything for fake. It's very real, bro.
That part, I for sure, even though, like I said, I never met Sharp a day in my life. Well, being out here in Vegas, I may have seen Sharp before in my life, but I've never met Sharp. I've never talked to Sharp. I got a few P partners. I think one or two of them have met Sharp or talked to Sharp. You know, they be seeing each other. If you in the game out here in Vegas, you done seen motherfuckers before. For sure. But, yeah, nah. It's, you feel me? Niggas that be outside know of other motherfuckers that be outside. So he's not lying. And that's what I've been trying to say from the beginning. Like, Sharp is a real one in this game. It's a few other real ones in this game. Like I said, a few of them come from Vegas. A few of them don't. But everybody done touched Vegas. A lot of the real stomp downs been stomping in Vegas for sure. Because it's a lot going on out here. So that's neither here nor there. But we going to go ahead and let this video rock out. My bad. I keep saying that. But we for real now.
Bruh. And if I smelt it on him, I would think that people would even take me into consideration because I am grown. I do have experience, and I'm not a child. So if I'm sitting there telling like, hey, man, I don't smell this on you. This is something I did all my life, bro. That's like a nigga coming in.
That's all I'm saying.
Talk about him sitting next to you. He done got 3 million views off of claiming your neighborhood in New York, nigga. And he ain't never even stepped foot on your block in a pair of dirt. Damn.
Right.
You're not going for it. ODM Slim, he's not going for it. That nigga say he from 5'5", nigga, he from the 50s, nigga. And that nigga get 3-4 million views off of it. ODM Slim ain't never seen this nigga walking down the block eating a chicken wing, nigga. There's gonna be problems and repercussions.
Good points.
Somebody's gotta step up
and in Vegas, it's just that for real. Y'all don't know because Vegas ain't really super on the map. And not even to make Vegas sound like the most gangster place ever, but it's like everything he's saying is the same in Vegas. Kelpy tried that shit out here in Vegas and tried to go ahead and get some clout or a name out here. Niggas is going to pull his card. Just like in Cali where he's at. Just like Sharp said in New York. If Kelpy was trying to do this and ODM not this here too. You feel me? Like, yeah. Nigga not lying. He's speaking facts.
And say something.
I feel you.
Or all the clowns are gonna come through the door. And then we're gonna be oversaturated. Real niggas won't exist no more. Because of the shit that's sitting next to you right now and it's being
that bitch like Sharp. She gotta be a 304.
Need to create
oh,
a booth
L
for your next.
ads. I will go piss real quick while the ads playing, but I'm finna skip these motherfuckers and let this video rock out.
That nigga that know what
My
the
bad,
fuck
I had
he's
to mute
talking
it.
about, and not just sitting there just running his motherfucking mouth. He's a boy.
Leader.
He is Kelpy the boy, a real boy.
Alright, hold on. My bad, y'all. We doing the most, but we gonna go ahead. We got 19 minutes even. As y'all can see. We're gonna go ahead and rock out for this last 4 minutes and 1 second.
He's a boy. He's a real boy. Nigga, come on, bruh.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, but here, look, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
The man's respect.
All I'm saying is, I didn't know. I wanted to put him to the test and see if it was really there. And
Now, see, that's respect. Because China Mac, I don't believe is in the game. I think China Mac is a gangster all the way. Like, I don't think he was pimping. I don't think he was. It ain't no other game besides the game he's been in. So, I feel that. That's probably 100% facts. Let me go ahead and fix my shit real quick. My shit done fucked up a little bit. But I feel that, too. Him testing, well, we'll see what they say. They may talk along the same lines that I was just talking on.
he proved that.
Well, now we know. I made sure I still supported your channel. Happy birthday to you.
Appreciate
None
you,
of that money is for Kelpy. Kelpy already balling, right, Kelpy?
Kelpy doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing. That's what I'm saying. I enjoy being an entertainer. What I do on the side has nothing to do with.
See, now you're gonna make me not get nice.
You know?
Because you was about to rap for $50.
Shit, clout chaser. Y'all dumb as fuck.
You was about to rap for $50.
I rapped for free, bro. I rapped for free on the last podcast I was on like a week ago.
He was ready to rap for $50.
Yeah, I was ready to. Look, I rap for free, bro. I enjoy doing this shit. You're getting it twisted like what I do on the side has to be exactly what I do on camera, and the way I act on camera has to be different from the way I act in real life. I'm the same on and off camera, unlike you. I keep myself genuine. You keep.
Sidebar. I already said it once, but China Mac, if you happen to be listening or watching this video, y'all got to get some headphones. You feel me? Just a little bit of bad podcasting with the motherfuckers in the back talking over y'all, and y'all got two mics, so it's one up front, one back. Y'all either need new mic or more mics or some headphones so y'all could not talk over each other. You feel me? Like I said, you in a better position than me because I'm still, when I start my pod, it's finna be like back on Fig. It's finna be me in front of the camera. It's really gonna be like Milk 7-4, but either way, I'm going to start this shit and I'm going to go live. So I'm going to really need y'all to hop on my shit. But let's get it for the rest of the video. I ain't stopping no more. I know I lied to y'all hella times. I'm done lying.
Keep saying be yourself, but I am myself.
Bro, I've been cool with who you are. I'm not cool with the fake persona.
But there is no fake
persona.
My persona is my persona. That's me.
I told y'all how the real piece feel about niggas trying to imitate the game. You feel me? Just watch.
On camera, but he's cool with me off camera. No, nigga, because you don't act like this off camera. You don't act like this when you talking to somebody about themselves and they really put you on to something. All this nigga do is sit there and shake his head, trying to Mac, just like he do to you, just like he do to him. He shakes his head.
They was in the back laughing.
But you're talking a whole bunch of shit that's not making any sense.
Stop brown nosing and stand on yours, man. Come on,
that's a fact.
Bro. You wanted the game, I'm fucking giving it to you.
He's giving you game, though.
He's giving me game.
He's giving you game, but you're not taking the game.
In terms of the ism.
No, but he's giving.
All right, this is my last time pausing it. But, nigga, did y'all just hear him? And see, that's the difference. Like I said, I told y'all. I had my encounters with the game out here living in Vegas. And, of course, you feel me? When you stomping down, of course, what I got from the game wasn't enough for me. I could have expanded my shit into something crazy. Maybe. But it's like, what he just said, it's like, he don't get it. He don't get it. And if Sharp sees this interview, or if anybody sees this interview, that maybe you don't understand Sharp's energy towards Kelpy, or maybe you don't understand the game at all, and you don't know what nobody's talking about. What I will say that I could get you to understand what is like, what Kelpy just said is still showing that you don't get the game or get what the fuck niggas is talking about. He said, this nigga's trying to give me game on life, but not the ism. And that may not sound crazy to everybody, but if you understand or know or even respect, even if you don't understand or know, if you respect, that's the top three things. If you understand or know or respect the game, then you would understand, honestly, because it's like I was even telling y'all, I have my little, you feel me, my little woot-toot. But it's like, I learned shit within the game that I still hold and carry on to this day. And that's what I talk to my P partners about a lot, is that, like, you feel me? Even if I ended up being in the game and understanding that, you feel me, this shit may work a different way than what the fuck I understand. Or whatever the case is. Nigga, I never wanted to stop learning. And like I told y'all that from the beginning too. It's like, nigga, you can sit here and play around and do what you want and think you got all the answers, but the game in general, I will say from a public scope, the game and the ism and all of that, like, you learning life principles when you actually dealing with the shit. If you just doing it as a facade, you're just following and thinking you know what's going on. And you may be doing your own research, that's fine. But like I said, you don't learn how to pimp on YouTube. You don't learn how to sell drugs on YouTube. You don't learn how to do nothing that's like in that. Like I said, I learned a lot from YouTube. It wasn't nothing that I had to learn in the streets, for sure. But let me go ahead and let the rest of this video rock out for about 2 minutes. But this nigga started showing me more and more that I'm trying to explain to y'all what Sharp's point was to him. And he's showing me more and more that he was on bullshit. Because it's like everybody's point is that Sharp was going too crazy on this nigga and maybe we got to hear this nigga out or maybe we got to listen and but I understand what Sharp is saying now because that was a crazy statement where if you're in the game and you think the nigga is trying to tell you too much about real life but not the ism, that's fine. This nigga not from Vegas. He from Orange County. You feel me? So he ain't even from L.A. Y'all let me know if it's a blade in Orange County in the comments. But like I said, it don't sound like he came from no real game to have his best steps put forward before he even started taking his shit. So like I said, we can get into all that too. Hopefully get on Sharp Tank or anywhere else some game is. We can chop it up. I'll let niggas know. See, that's the difference between me and Kelpy. He's still trying to do his thing. I found it a long time ago. I love the game and I done learned some shit from the game, but I don't think I'm the... we ain't even gonna get into it. I'm gonna keep all this in there too, but y'all gonna know why I ain't. Let's get it. We rocking out for the rest of the video. No more stops.
All right, so here's the thing. You don't have the ism in you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually trying to help you.
The Bills could disagree.
Stop embarrassing yourself, my nigga.
No, I'm saying, look, listen.
You did change up.
You don't have. Yo, listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? You don't have it. I mean, right there, I tried to give you the ability to show it, but from right there, you
somebody
wasn't
gets it
there at all. From the beginning, it wasn't there in the beginning. It wasn't there in the middle, and it wasn't there in the end.
Okay.
We got our opinions.
I'm just saying it wasn't there. I didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Disrespecting that bad house, Kelpy.
Yeah.
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm saying he didn't say it.
He's trying to talk to you, and you even cutting him off. You in that man's house, bro.
I feel you, Sharp. It's a little aggressive, but I feel you.
Bro, he's trying to tell you something like, hey, he was actually on your side, and now you overstepping him.
Right, because I see.
Being weird, bro.
So all I'm saying is, bro, it wasn't there. So I mean, you gotta listen to him sometimes. Is it the kratom? Is it the drugs? You think it's that shit?
I mean,
the kratom
impact my life.
Okay, my bad. This is my last time stopping it. Y'all don't know about the kratom unless you go watch. Fuck, was it the interview that with Adam and Almighty and Kelpy? He was talking about the kratom in one of them episodes. I think it was the one when Almighty punched on that nigga. But he was talking about the kratom was like some substitute for doing too much lean or doing like oxys and them type of shits. We'll see though, but yeah.
I don't know if
last time pausing it, my bad.
Maybe instead of you playing
We got like
games,
2 minutes
you might
left.
need to go seek some help.
1
or
minute.
go have your family try to help you get some help or something, bro. You out here playing ghetto games in the street.
They're not really in a
You out here
position to
playing
help
ghetto games in the streets, nigga. You and I both know. You watch many YouTubes, right? That type of shit gets you hurt. The people that ain't supposed to be playing it correct.
It hurts everybody.
You've been warned. Stop playing. You can't say I never told you nothing. You can't say I never told you.
I'm not finna pause it and talk about nothing, but that nigga gave him a warning. Nigga, you've been warned. I'm gonna run it back so we can see his face. I'm gonna pause it when we see his face. Cause I think it's this right here, but let's see.
The people that ain't supposed to be playing it correct.
It hurts everybody.
You've been warned.
Should I let it rock a little bit more so we can see his actual face? I think this was right after. Hold on.
Stop playing. You can't say I never told you nothing.
Didn't change. Punk that nigga. But, like I said, I don't know Kelpy. That's still my nigga. He want to come to Vegas, or when he touched down in Vegas and stomp down, hit me up too. That nigga got a problem. Y'all hit that nigga up and tell him we could talk about it in the city. He can come to the lab. Let's rock the rest of this out though for a few more seconds. I think like 30 more seconds, even.
You can't say I never told you no game.
Tell me. I'm just trying to say don't say I'm
hey, I really do want to see you off to a better trajectory in your life. You playing with people, bro. Stop playing. This shit ain't no joke, my nigga. This shit ain't no game.
I see what you're saying, bro. Hey, yo, I'm gonna let you go because I know you got things to do and shit. But I appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you.
I appreciate the conversation.
It's all love.
Hey, this is also live. I want y'all to know, if anybody watching this video, like I said, I got a few dropping from this whole night, so I think we like 3-4 videos in. But either way, it's a lot of videos dropping. Y'all, I want y'all to fuck with me. When my podcast start, the Flashpoint podcast, it's going to look a lot like this, or a lot like Back on Fig, or a lot like Community. You feel me? It ain't official enough to look like the No Jumper shit. I want to do that in my living room, and I wanted to do that with the homies. We're going to see what happens. I ain't going to rule it out, but we're going to see what happens. But I need y'all to come fuck with the Flashpoint podcast. It's going to look a lot like this, or a lot like I said, Back on Fig or Community. If you watch a lot of this shit, like I said, I done stemmed over to this from the No Jumper shit. So I'm going to need y'all to fuck with me, please. I'm going to need y'all to drop some comments in this. Drop some, talk to me. But I got a lot of videos dropping tonight. So let's rock it out for the last few minutes. Niggas can get their shout outs out. We on to the next. I got a lot of Vegas shit up next. So this may be over for my non-Vegas shit. So y'all rock out for me.
Can I call you later though, so we can discuss?
Hung up on that nigga.
Figures.
Nigga, it was over too. Did my nigga crazy. It's all good. We on to the next. We finna do the Vegas shit coming up. I may go take a smoke break, but even if I don't, fuck it. Kelpy, man, if you see this video and you got a problem with how I portrayed the bullshit you been on, come chop it up with me. We ain't got a scrap or nothing. I ain't gonna have you next to me. Oh, my bad. I ain't gonna have you next to me and you feel me? We get to scrapping or nothing. I ain't gonna punch off on you. I'm not like that. Well, these hands was like that. But I'm saying I'm not that type of nigga. I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm finna stop this, though. We got a little bit more that we finna get into, and we got some Vegas shit we getting into. You feel me? Hope the bitches think I look good, because we got more coming.